Yeah. So this episode, I got two words. Obviously, no, I'm not going to start recording right now, but I had to make sure I remember these words because it was very important for me to get my point across with these. It's disillusion and disenchanted. Disillusionment is the word I wanted to use, but that is a word. And then it's disenchanted. And the reason why I had to like relearn these words is because basically, you know, growing up, you have philosophy your parents teach you, you have religion, you have morals, ethics, you have all of those things. Ethics dealing with the laws and not breaking laws, morals dealing with like your moral compass and what you decide, how you treat people, different things of that nature. Religion being religion with all of its stories and parables and all of those things. And you get taught those things. And what happens for me, as that's why I think it's very important as a parent, like, it doesn't matter who you are, but just like let your child like know who you are, kind of like be yourself. Because it was easy for me to say, okay, Jesse says this is you're supposed to live your life this way. But I'm watching Jesse not live his life that way. So how important is it to live your life that way? It's very easy for me for me as a child, it was very easy for me not necessarily not listen to you, but as soon as I see that, like, I guess now the word I know now is congruency. But as a child, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm out. No way. This is not what I thought it was. This is not the way you made it seem to be. The world doesn't operate like this. And I noticed not just you were like this, everybody like this that claims to be like you. So that's where the whole disillusionment comes in. You killed it for me already as a child. You killed it for me already. There's no way I could believe in this stuff. Are you kidding me? I've decided to step away, like anti-establishment, and to step away from all of it. Because I noticed that was the only thing that I saw consistent in life, is that everybody is BSing. You probably just got to tighten the piece right there. Everybody is full of it. They're not who they say they are. The congruency. There you go. That side. There you go.
Hope I don't break it.
No, you're good. But that's what I noticed. And it was just like, whoa, it's easy for me to turn my back on this. I don't know why I was like that, but that's just the way it is, man. Like, for example, so that was just disillusion and disenchanted. Same difference. You can use those words interchangeably. Basically, it's just like what I would thought the world was supposed to look like based on what you told me, that is not true. And we can be rational and look at that and show that's not true. So how serious is what you teaching me and telling me that's serious? You could take it from the simplest things. Like somebody was like, oh, Ronald, you're taking it too serious, but too literal. But what was I supposed to do? Like, for example, if you told me Santa Claus was real, you told me the Easter Bunny was real, you told me all these things made sense, the Tooth Fairy and all these things. Maybe not your parents, but even as a child, you heard these things. You tell me about God, right? And then slowly but surely, a lot of these things start falling off. Who decide what falls off and what doesn't? Like, it's like that was just too much for me. I took things literal, even as a child. It's like, whoa, hold up. So when it comes to politics, it's like, okay, vote for who you want to vote for, right? But here's my problem. I've already been disillusioned, disenchanted by all of it, right? So somebody says, well, Ronald, that's not fair. Who'd you vote for? Well, here you go. If you are leading a nation, you're the president of the United States, and you have all of these allegations of sexual assault, I'm disenchanted, disillusioned. It's the same thing I've happened since when I was a child. And there's a lot of presidents other than Trump. I'm not just getting on Trump. There's a lot of other presidents that had the same thing. It's like, are we not supposed to go by the track record at all? And like, who decides when we just, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's a complete disqualification. And I'm not trying to say Kamala Harris it would be the greatest president or anything like that, because when I look at her, I see somebody who's not genuine. That's just what I see. And am I supposed to just act like that doesn't exist in my head? Is something wrong with me? That's the question I ask.
That's where we at, bro. There's no, right now you gotta pick the worst, the better evil.
Right.
That's it. They let him run, and they knew everything. They knew already. The Republicans said we're gonna back him up. That's crazy.
It's just, So my thing is, with that alone, that's why I'm asking the question. Am I crazy for holding people to a higher standard, even myself.
Yeah, you crazy.
Even myself, like, even
Yeah.
myself. I always talk to you. I tell you all the time. I said, my heart is pure and my door is always open. I know this sounds like a repeat because Jesse hears this all the time. So I appreciate him for acting like this is the first time you've heard it. But I talk to this stuff all the time. My heart is pure and my door is always open. A lot of people can say their door is always open, but their heart ain't pure. Mine is pure, And if there are times where I mess up and I'm like, ooh, that was evil. That wasn't right. That wasn't in line with my moral compass that I have. That's not right. That's treating people mean. I acknowledge it and I notice it. A lot of people can't say that. Even the ones that have religious beliefs of faith that they follow. It's not always congruent, and I like congruency, man. Like, I'm really into that. As soon as I see that you're not the way you are, I'm out. I was into, check this out. I did some research on Dr. Martin Luther King. Like, we would have jokes on the podcast, talk about Dr. Martin Luther King and his transgressions, but I'm just playing around and all those things. However, when I did find out that these things could possibly be true, it watered down a little bit. Not Malcolm X, Martin Luther King a little bit, because it was like, well, damn, I could do that. I can have a message and make all these mistakes and then be the opposite of the message. I can do that. That's not special to me. So when I started doing the digging, you could find a lot about Martin Luther King. You try to do that same digging about Malcolm X after he got serious, you can't find anything. And even in the movie, when they depicted the movie, they said, like, compared to Martin, this guy's a saint. And that was the FBI and the CIA when they was looking into Malcolm X. So I kind of like that. Like, that type of man for me, that's serious and that follows that all the way through, that's different. That's one of one. That's special. Right. So I'm like, yo, okay, let me be glued into this. I feel like, I can't believe we're having free conversations. It's crazy. I want to make sure I say this the correct way because I do have a family and I have people, but I want to articulate this the correct way. The only thing I think is wrong with me, and I don't even think that's necessarily wrong with me, it might be nature, is that I like women. I like beautiful women. I don't want to make that no secret. That's the only thing wrong with me, I think, because it's not in my best interest to try to get with every single one. It's not my best interest. So I figure that's like, I'm not saying it's like see here I ain't getting loud. I'm not saying it's like a flaw, but I noticed that that's one thing I constantly like, wow, damn. But that's the only thing.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, and because of that, that's not making me, if you sit right behind me, right in front of me right now, and you had, 16, he got over 30. You got 16 alleged sexually assault against you. It's like, damn, I'm never supposed to bring that up. Like, we boys, like, damn, just another one made a mistake with this. Like,
again?
It makes me think, like, and like I said, and these are to all the people that, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just calling a spade a spade. It's like, yo, at what point do I be like, yo, can we just talk about the 17th one real quick? Like, I had to ask myself, like, what is sexual assault? Because maybe I got it wrong. Maybe sexual assault is saying, the wrong thing. Maybe that's sexual assault. Maybe it could be something as simple as that. But now we're talking about groping and forcing yourself and stuff. It's like, and then you tell me that this guy is now a world leader.
Yep. Well, it's two things. He's the world leader because who they decide to put against him.
Oh, that was terrible.
I don't think she was the right opponent. I think Hillary had a better chance to go against him. But
do you think Hillary would have had Megan Thee Stallion on the stage?
Nah. That would never happen. It was, for me, it was all that. It was just, you could tell they were reaching. They were reaching. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla.
To your
point. They were reaching.
And they fouled out so many times. I'm like, and, I think you would reminded me the other day that, Trump, somebody reminded me, Trump brought out wrestlers, so it wasn't like that much better. Did he bring out, somebody say he brought out Hulk Hogan? Did he bring out the Undertaker or you were joking with me? That was a joke. Was that a joke?
I think he brought out Hogan. I don't think he brought out Undertaker.
Okay, I'm about to say. That was a good one,
It's a different level of who you bring out. Because you could have brought out a black wrestler. The Democrats could have brought out a black wrestler. It would have been fine.
Right.
I think it's just the people you bring out, I think it's a reach. Like Beyonce was a good pick. I don't think Megan Thee Stallion or Glorilla are
All right, so now
good
it's about to
picks.
get good.
I don't think that they could be on a presidential platform.
Right. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Like,
Beyonce. You could have Beyonce. You could have Rihanna, Taylor Swift, but you went with Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla.
Yeah. So who are you trying to?
They probably trying to get the young vote.
Right. And that was the best way for them to reach the young vote.
That was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That was terrible.
And then you get people who get upset about people who decide not to vote and can articulate it. Now, if you can articulate the fact that you didn't vote, then all right. And you do have the right not to vote too. It's a whole right. People get upset. And I just look at it like, there's a right to vote and a right not to vote. Some people look at it like I didn't have a candidate or a horse in the race. So who do I vote for? I didn't feel compelled to vote, Or some people even, I've never voted a day in my life. I've never voted a day in my life for anybody.
I voted.
How does that feel to vote?
Bro, wishful thinking. You know what I mean? Wishful thinking. I'm gonna go out and vote for Obama. Then you go and vote, and then you see some changes. Nothing crazy, but you see some changes.
Okay.
But it's not. Man. Once you realize that voting really don't even matter, and that you need to work on yourself, no matter if there's a Democrat in office or a Republican in office, you have to worry about yourself. What can I do to bring in some value, some money into my situation? So if the Republicans come out with a package or a program to benefit you, you're not going to do it because you're not a Republican. That sounds crazy. So you got to take whatever they give you, whatever advantages they give you, take it. It might not be none, but that doesn't mean you stop working on finding a way to bring money,
right,
some revenue back into your pocket, back into your home.
I like the way that sounds. I'm gonna use the term, and I try to fumble with this because it seems wrong, but I like to consider myself somewhat of an opportunist. Doesn't it seem wrong to say opportunist? Like, because you're going to figure out something that's a great opportunity for yourself, considering all circumstances, and you take the opportunity, meaning you're an opportunist, it's a negative undertone under that.
Right.
Don't you notice that?
Right.
And I don't think it should be.
No.
I
think we all are.
Right. So how can you be stuck on Democrat or stuck on Republican,
right,
when at some point they've had a view that you don't align with? It's like,
crazy.
What if everybody's decided to be an opportunist? And that's where I go with the rational selfishness, not just the basic selfish, like, oh, I'm gonna take this. See, basic selfishness is, shoot, I got all of these. I'm gonna take all of these, eat all of them. I don't give a fuck. That shit don't want nothing. But if I share, it makes sense too. That's rational self. If I share, Jesse may share something with me next time. We can recreate a relationship like this, and this is dope. I like doing it. I like having a relationship like this. So that's rational selfishness. I still realize that, it's actually a good idea for me to share this. It helps me out in the long run. This is just a small example, but you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the regular selfishness is just like, it's too quick. It's like, it could be considered a little shallow because you didn't do much of the deeper thinking for the selfishness. So that's why I said, I don't mind an individual telling me that they're an opportunist, but it sounds negative. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to hurt someone. Like, I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say I'm going to make that a part of my value system. I would say I'm an opportunist.
Yep. If the opportunity is there to benefit me, I'm gonna jump on it.
Right. Well, see, you scare me now. Hold on. This guy's scary.
What's up? What we talking about? How much?
That's not what I'm talking about. I knew it. I said to myself, as soon as I finished it, and you said it, I saw it in your face. I'm like, he did. He just took this the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm not passing for no money.
He said, I'm not backing off for no money. Because for you, money is everything.
Money's everything.
Money's everything. For you, money is the most important thing in life. But I found out a way we could fix that, because I know that you don't believe that.
Money is the most important thing in life.
And we had to have this discussion a couple of times because we already changed it so many times. because it was money is the most important thing to you. That's what it was. Money is the most important thing to you
in life. To me, in life, in my life.
So now this thing, look real quick. You see how crazy and how powerful words are. Like, this, hear me out. You see, you add one or two words,
and change the whole statement. Change the whole statement.
Because this originated as money is the most important thing to me. Period. That was you.
No,
the most important thing. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't just to you. It was just overall across the board. Period. And then I threw out there like, well, money can't be more important than life itself. And then you kind of conceded to that and changed it to money's the most important thing in life.
Right.
And now I'm going to try to make you concede again and change it.
No, money's the most important thing in life. In life.
And I guarantee you're going to get to the point to say, you're going to do something to this extent like this. Oh, come on. We're not talking about that. Now.
Right. So you can't say health.
So now you're telling me, okay, you know what?
You can't say health.
I'm going to go ahead, even though that's not fair, I'm going to go ahead and let you say what I can't say. Right, because I'm still going to figure out stuff.
Because health is part of life.
So health, I can't say health.
It's part of your life.
That's part of...
Your health is part of your life.
Right. Because I gave Jesse the analogy that I'll give him $10 million right now, but he's only going to live for 2 weeks. And I know Jesse was playing when he said this. Jesse said that, give me the $10 million. What is wrong with you?
But then you realize that it just didn't make sense what we're talking about. You just threw some shit out there.
No,
for me to agree with. No, it didn't make any sense.
So obviously you would not take the $10 million.
No, I wouldn't take it.
Okay,
not
so
for 2 weeks.
And that's the thing. That's the whole thing. That just shows that's not more important than life.
Again, in life.
Right. See, I think that it's the most important tool. One, and I'm gonna say one. And matter of fact, that's where it got kind of tough for me to figure out. If I make money the most important tool in life to me, then I look at it different, right? But then I started thinking about, let's say if somebody made their money being a soccer player, then if you use the soccer ball and you just like stretch it, and the soccer ball will be a tool. So to that person, the most important tool for them might be the soccer ball. So that's what I'm saying. So go ahead.
No, because you're saying that somebody's going to want to play soccer for the rest of their life for free and live off of that?
No, they're going to get paid, but the soccer ball is the reason why they're getting the money.
Yeah, but what's the most important outcome?
The outcome was the money. So
that's it.
No, so that's what I'm saying. It's easier for me to say it's the most important tool. Like, I can help you argue that. But now saying, forget about the tool part. You're saying it's the most important thing in life.
Right.
But now there's so many other things to factor in. Like I told you, talking about cognitive ability, IQ. And I even going to throw in there respect and love.
IQ don't mean anything, because you can find dumb people that make money. They make more money than us, for sure. Stupid people.
But here's what I'm saying. That's what we would have to do. We would have to find and where are those results. And I know it's tough.
You can't base it on just off of IQ.
Oh no, it's not IQ.
When you say money is the most important thing, as a man, you can't go. Well, you can. You can't go home and be like, baby, we can't do nothing for the rest of the year. I don't have any money. I'm tapped out.
Right.
You think she's gonna sit there and say, "Oh, okay, no problem"? No, it's good. She's gonna feel something. It's gonna be a thing. She might say, "Oh, I thought we planned on going to Mexico this year."
Right.
That's a problem.
No, I'm following you. I understand that. However, how did you get to the money?
So now you're saying, where the money is coming from is more important.
I'm still all right. So IQ, you want to take IQ out? You tell me no for the IQ, because I'm thinking like, you would want to have a certain IQ level, so when the money comes, you can keep the money and go. So you're saying IQ is out. So look, and here, no, this is gonna be interesting, because, like I said, I know money is important, but I don't think it's as important as you might think. This is gonna get crazy. All right. So we took life out of the equation. So you already eliminated life. It's gonna get crazy, man. How much do you like your eyesight?
It's part of your health.
Now that's part of your health.
That's all part of your health. That's part of your health. You can't argue that. That is part of your health. That's part of your being.
So eyesight is part of your health. So that's all part of your health.
Anything you need to do in your life, you need money. When you walk out of here, just to go to the liquor store, you need a couple dollars. If you guys have to get in your truck to go anywhere, that truck, $5 is probably down the street.
But look, hear me out. So you said, okay, you took what did you take? You took eyesight and you put that a part of health, right? I'm not going to let you quite take IQ away. I think that it's important for you to have a certain IQ. If I take that away from you, I think that you would want that more than the money. Because, mind you, and it sounds crazy with an IQ and not being able to have an IQ. And I'm not talking about mental disability. I'm just talking about you don't have an IQ. Your IQ is not that high. So even if you had money, you wouldn't know what to do with it and how to keep it. Those things are important. Those things are important. If you had no IQ, your money would be gone. Is it a possibility that you can create a scenario where your money is gone? Because you took a lot of things away from me when you threw the health thing. I didn't know that, and that made it better. But
you could have an IQ. Give me
so
the
we're
money.
talking about life and health. We already have 1 and 2 more important than money.
No, life and health is not. Life is part. So within your life, I'm not saying that you're going to be ill, anything like that. I'm saying the main focus on life. When you get up in the morning, you have to go to work 5 days out of 7. It's part of your life.
I'm about to throw the caveat on there. You ready?
So that's where the money comes in.
I get you. I get what you're saying. Now hear me out. If I were to ask Elon Musk and Bill Gates what's the most important thing in life, or those people who have the money, I don't think that money would be the first answer.
Because they have it.
So they have it. So what I'm saying is...
Because they have it.
So that's the reason why they're saying it.
Because they have it.
Because they have it. But if they have it
tell them,
and they're telling you...
All you have to do is just give it all away. Give it all away. If money is not that important in your life, give it all away.
So take this. We'll take Elon Musk. If money's not important, he'll give away all of his money.
All of it. I
don't think he'll have a problem with it. You see where I'm getting at?
Because you're going to say that he knows how to make it back, right?
I'm just saying.
Regardless, it's still the most important thing in his life because he has to go get it. It's still the most important thing in his life.
But he wouldn't give up. He wouldn't give up who he is as a being. Not even saying life, because life itself, we already said that's the most important. But his cognitive ability and his consciousness, I don't think he would give that up.
I don't think anyone would give up anything that had to do within their health up for money.
No, this has nothing to do with health. This has nothing to do with, he's completely healthy. His consciousness. So there's a lot of different things. If I take away your consciousness and you're conscious, your whole consciousness you got a different consciousness now. I don't think you would want that. This is like a Twilight Zone thing. Like, I get what you're saying where the money, because Elon Musk is going to give you that money away right away. Give you that money, you can have the money right away. And why he's going to be able to make the money back, he's still going to want to make the money back. Obviously, money's being important because this is one of the most important tools. But how is he going to get to that money? We're giving him perfect health and everything. He needs that consciousness that he still has. He's not going to want you to take that away from him, of like who he is as a being. There were other things to argue, like love and respect.
Please.
Now, like, I want to see if I can stretch that, love and respect. Because now I got to give you all of the money.
You could buy love, you could buy respect. You could buy it. It's for sale. You could buy it. If you want somebody to love you, if you have $5 million, you'll find somebody to love you with $5 million. People see you pull up in Aston Martin or the new Rolls Royce, they'll respect you. They might talk shit behind your back, but they'll respect you.
They'll respect you?
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, what would it look like if they didn't? Would you be able to live without love and respect? Like, I get what you're saying. The money could possibly buy that. But would you be able to live if it couldn't buy that?
But it can. We know that
I'm asking you, Jess. Would you like it?
Yeah, I can.
All right, then say that.
I can. For sure I can.
Then say that.
For sure I can. Me being able to travel wherever I want to go, yeah, I'll be able.
And nobody loves you or respects you. So anything that comes, any like sub-feeling of love or anything like that, liking,
can
friendship,
I pay my mortgage?
Liking, friendship, all of those things that can come under love, you don't get that. Respect, you don't get that. Nothing, no love and respect. You know, the reason why I bring this up, because I did a little research. So I consider it a little bit, it's cheating a little bit because I felt that, I know what you're saying with the money because I love money too. Let's not get it twisted. It's just that there are things that I didn't realize that are more valuable, that I cherish, that I have than money.
You think you have to edit this. I'm not even gonna say it.
Nah, come on. I don't want to edit nothing. Just go
Yeah,
ahead. Just go ahead.
nah.
No. No. I won't even edit that part. This shit to edit. I just want to go ahead.
You think your wife would respect you if you didn't have any money?
This is the thing. I've been broke before.
You think your wife would respect you if you didn't have any money?
You got to let me answer and then explain myself, all right? The answer is yes, because I've been broke before. And the only thing that I believe that when it comes to relationship, and I say this in a nice way, I'm going to lead, but, somebody's getting pimped in a relationship. You either want to get pimped or you're doing the pimping. And what I'm saying is I'm doing some masterful pimping. And in a good way, mind you. I'm going to make you stronger, smarter, faster, like whatever. I'm going to make you better because that's what I want to do. And that's for friendships too. Like, remember, I told you, I'm coming into the friendship like, yo, we're gonna up our vocabulary. Our finances are gonna be right. It ain't cool having messed up credit scores. We're not doing that, And that's how I'm coming about it. So what if, like, let's say my wife wasn't like that, but what if hypothetically a woman was out there all willy-nilly, messed up credit score, out doing all that, and I'm telling you, no, I'm giving you guidance. I'm gonna fix your credit score. I'm gonna fix your way of thinking, and it's gonna be better for you in the long run, even if I'm not around. So you're getting better. So somebody's doing the pimping. That's all I'm saying. I say it in a nice way, as nice as that can possibly sound. But to answer your question, yeah, she'll still like me. Yeah, there are a lot of other people that that just come. That just come with money. You're not giving yourself enough credit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not giving yourself enough credit. Ronald made the money. The money didn't make me.
No, see, I'm not saying that the money makes anybody. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that the value of that money is very, very important in your life. In order for you to go to the hospital, you could go to the hospital and not pay the bill, right? It's gonna ruin your credit.
Right.
And when you get that $1,200 bill, it has to get paid. It has to get paid. You on your day to day, what you do when you walk out of your house, it costs you money. If you had to get on a bus, if you had to get in an Uber, if you had to get in your car, it costs you money. By the time you get there, you just spent money, right? And now let's say you out for 4 hours, you get hungry. You might go to the store and let's say you buy a bag of chips, $1 bag of chips. You still spent money.
I like that.
Everything you do in your life, you spend money. It costs you. So when somebody say, well, does it cost to be happy? Yes. Because I don't understand how you don't have money and you're happy. I don't get that. You can have great health. You're blessed. You're blessed. But how could you be happy if you don't have the money to do what exactly it is that you want to do?
Okay. As you were saying that, I was thinking, like, you named the things that money could get you, the trips and all of those things, and it makes sense. But then I started to think, like, what if you can get those things without money? Let's just say, is the end result more important than the money? Because you're using the money to get to the food. You're using the money to get to the trip. You're using the money to get to the women. What if you could get all of those things and it didn't cost you money? Are those things more important than the money? Are the things that money can buy you more important than the money itself?
You need the money to buy it.
But I'm saying is
nothing is more important than money.
But what about the experience? That means you have no experience. Experience is not important than the money.
In order for you to experience it,
I get what
how are you going to get it?
I get what you're saying. But when people are saying what's come first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, that's stupid.
No, this is easy. The egg comes first. The eggs come first. The egg the egg's the money, and it produced the chicken, I guess.
Right.
But what's more important?
The money.
I want what the money gives you. I'm just arguing. I'm just
right.
Knee jerk reaction.
Right.
I'm just thinking. I want the money
that.
it gives you.
Yes. You want the property? Yes. You want that. Yes. How are you going to get it?
So money's a tool to get it.
So let's say money is a tool. Money is the most important tool in life.
That's where I'm trying to. That's where I took the whole thing. as I was thinking about the other, because I did a lot of thinking on this, I'm like, when it comes to tool, I have a hard time. And I'm even, just because I like
So
to go
let's
back
say-
and forth, I can't find a tool that's more important than money, unless I try to use that soccer ball analogy.
Right.
Like if somebody uses the tool of a soccer ball to make money, to them, their most important tool would be the soccer ball, because I can use this ball to make money. So I don't know. But when it came down to it being a tool, it was like, whoa, I can't find a tool. It's hard to find a tool more important than money. But aspects and other things,
Right.
it's like, I kind of need that.
Even the analogy you're using with the ball, you could just say sports, and you could just say, the NBA.
Okay.
Name a player. You have an option to play for this team and this amount of money, and this other team for whatever. I'm pretty sure that athlete's gonna take where the most money is, who's paying them the most, for sure.
Now, this is actually good. Now, who's paying them the most? And depending on what their utility is, obviously we know they got money, but meaning how are they with their family? How are they with their love life? How are they with those things? Because I think that those other factors will come into play at some point too, depending on how set they are in those other areas of their life.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? If the love of my life is over here on this side of the world, then
I
maybe
want to stay here.
Yeah, maybe I want to stay here for a little bit less than what I would
Right.
make over here, because I want that also.
And what would change that person's opinion on mindset? The money. It's crazy.
Listen,
We go right back to that. It's the money.
Listen, I want people to. I love this conversation too. I want people to comment and tell me what you think below, because that's a good one. I like that. I don't want it to be the dead horse. We can move on to another topic, but that was good. What do you think, guys? What is the most important thing in your life, or what is the most important tool in your life? Do you think it is money, or do you think there's a lot of other things that come before the money itself? Let me know what you think. Hit the like, comment button. Let me know. So yeah, Jess, we move on to something else. While
That was good.
One of these gummy bears. No, that was real good. And check it. That's only 34 minutes. We didn't have to beat a dead horse with the presidency and things of that nature,
No.
because it is what it is. People upset. They shouldn't get that upset. My thing is you should possibly become your own president. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Become the president of your life.
Sit. Be your own leader.
Yeah. Become the president of your life. I go back to say, I never voted.
Are you on?
No, you're good. No problem. We're good. This is the way that I want it to be anyway. Yeah. I never voted. Forget about the presidency. And the reason why I brought this book with me too, I just want to make sure people know. I never voted a day in my life, even when the whole Obama hoopla came around. And I want you guys to know that I actually bought his book and read the book. So I'm not just one of these people that's talking about I didn't vote, do all these things and don't have none of these things. I'm not saying that. I didn't vote for anybody a day in my life. I remember one of my best pickup lines in high school. They had the best looking person in the school, whatever. I told the girl at the time I was like hollering at, like, I didn't vote because I didn't see you on there. You understand? I think you're the best looking chick in the school. I didn't see you on. I didn't vote, and I think I'm the best looking thing in the school. You understand what I'm saying? So why do I vote? And that's a small sample size of the truth, though. It's like anytime it came time to vote, I've always seen people that were better, and I was like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Who's that right there?
Yeah.
She's better than all of us. What are you talking about? She's better than all of us. How come she's not up there? It was just hard for me with voting. I was always anti-establishment.
I wish Kennedy would have. Won. Kennedy had some things going. I was really interested in that.
He's the one with the weird voice, right?
Yeah,
His voice.
and that's what messed him up.
What happened to his voice?
I don't know. Probably a health issue.
Health issue or something.
Yeah.
Actually, it's weird. It sounds crazy. I hope he's listening. I actually liked hearing his voice.
Nah, it wasn't stern. It wasn't,
No, it felt like somebody was trying, like not in a bad way, but like you can hear like that must not be easy, and to keep talking like that and that not be easy. I thought that was interesting. Like, wow, look at this guy.
Yeah, he was
This lady just didn't do it for me, man.
Nah, look, man, she was the better choice. The problem is everyone is looking at, life right now and saying that the economy is bad, you know, and you were there when it was bad. So we want to go with another option. Maybe not the option that you would like, but we're going to go with another option. And we think that the crook is more appealing than you. It sucks. It sucks.
No. And this is like I said, that goes in line with all of the disillusionment I'm talking about. It's like, how that does suck. But here you are, you have somebody who clearly should be disqualified. Clearly should be disqualified. And they weren't.
I'm not going to say he should be disqualified, even with all those things that he has. Because majority of those politicians are all crooks, too. They taking money. They're doing all that.
Disillusionment, disenchanted. Like,
that's what it is, bro.
But it is what it is. So what I'm looking for, this doesn't exist.
No.
So what I'm saying is now we taking this to, and I'm just spitballing. And this is what happens when you do these podcasts. And good thing is, look, he's getting his stuff to make sure it's not a part of what I'm about to say. But with that going on, right? There's always going to be some, I guess nobody's perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, can you find a more perfect person than what was there? Can you find somebody that had no sexual assaults? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it
no?
That's impossible?
You can find them. No, you can find them.
I'm like, damn.
You can find them.
Damn. Like I said, as a man, okay, yeah, I feel guilty for finding women attractive, beautiful women attractive. Yeah, you could feel a little, damn, I find women attractive, but I don't think you're supposed to force yourself on them. That's nuts. So my leader can find women attractive, multiple women attractive, makes him human.
Right.
He can't force himself on a bunch of them.
He can't just grab them.
No. Yo, any of this sexual assault shit, I look at it like, yo, come on, bro. Like, damn. I get it, but the forceful stuff, never was a part of it, bro.
They're not talking about his criminal background. They're talking about what he's able to do, what he's gonna do.
Right. I get that. I get that part. Like, I'm not naive to that. I'm not naive to that at all. But I tell you one thing. Let's say I was a immigrant. And maybe I was illegal, or I don't know how that works, right? But I got to look up right now, how do I make myself legal? Or is it possible to make myself legal? I would start looking up those things now to figure out what I can do. That way, whatever might be coming down the road, I won't have to worry about it. I can get ahead of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what if I'm here? I don't know how it works. How does the visa, or I don't know how it works.
You got your visa.
I don't have those things. I don't have it. But is there a place I can go where I don't have it, that I can get help?
Back to your country. Back to your country. Trump sending everybody back.
It's not funny, man. That's not funny. Hear me?
Yo, they voted for Trump, yo. Trump sending everybody back.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, you see what that dude said?
What happened?
The dude, first of all, talking crap to the Mexican cartel. He was like, Trump's going to wipe all you guys out.
Somebody was talking crap to the Mexican cartel?
He said, we're going to wipe all you guys out. And then he went on and was saying...
That doesn't even sound right.
Like, we're going to send all these people back.
So does he think, since he said Mexican cartel, that means everything he read about cartel and seen in the movies, does he think that's bullshit?
Bro, he said, we're going to kill all of them. We're gonna get rid of all of them. It's exactly, bro. They talking crazy.
Yeah, that's evil, bro. That's evil.
Crazy. Kind of scary.
That's evil.
Crazy. They said because of the fentanyl. All these people that was dying from the fentanyl, they said it came from over there.
Oh, so that's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, speaking of drugs, I was just thinking about that. This spitballing, right? Because marijuana's been legal for a while, and that was considered a drug for a long time, right? What if you just legalize drugs, period? Like, it's not my business what you do.
No, because some could actually kill you.
And you know that.
Yeah.
And why you take it?
So you're a fiend. You're a drug addict. You're hooked.
Just level with me. Just level with me. I hear you. But if I have it in the store where you could buy it legally, I can kind of regulate how much you buy in a way. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, why is cocaine illegal?
Maybe you can, but it's probably too much.
Now I'm buying the drugs, the companies, I'm buying the drugs directly from the whoever the cartel is. We're talking less crime. We're talking less all of these things. Why are you in my business?
See, you would have voted for Trump.
The issue is the assaults. It's against my moral code. Like, I can't be friends with somebody like that. This ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. If I had 30 sexual assaults, you wouldn't just be like, yeah, that's my boy, though. You know what I mean? That's my boy. You wouldn't want to be cool with me. Because number one, I'll be in the, huh?
Couldn't go to my house.
Can't go to the house. You wouldn't want to be caught in the gym with me because people could look me up.
I wouldn't care.
People could look me up. People could look me up.
Yeah, but that's my boy. He crazy. Yeah, he did all that shit.
You know, you
know how, yeah. Cool.
I'm judging you.
No. Listen, I'm still gonna judge you.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm judging you, and all that not judging shit is scary too. Let me tell you why. I'm afraid of that. I'm like I said, and I kind of am a front runner because I'm throwing my hands up like, yo, I don't have no skeletons in my closet, so yeah, I'm judging you. I get the whole I'm not judging you. Yeah, you do hypothetically, like, yeah, you killed 2 people. Duh. You ain't judging nobody. You gotta keep your mouth shut. Yeah, I get it. I ain't kill nobody. I ain't do none of that shit. I'm judging you. You fucked up. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how people think that shit sounds good to me. Just like when somebody says, yo, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that shit. I'm like,
I'm judging you.
Because
you how old?
And think about this. What makes you think those are bad things?
Right.
And why you think that that's necessarily a good thing?
Mm-hmm.
Because you told me about 2 things that I don't even consider bad things. So what are you trying to, like, you leading off with some shit? What are you hiding? Where's that opposite shit you're hiding? That's why I like to lead off right away with some of the things that I know people are not going to like about me.
I judge people's, not religion, but how deep they are in their religion.
Explain.
Like, if every time you do something, somebody would be like, somebody who was Muslim or would say something about Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't like that, this, that, and third. I'm judging you. I'm like, damn, he's too much into his religion. Like, it's not that it's a bad thing.
Right.
It's just not my thing.
There's something about it. It's like, it feels like you're overcompensating for something.
Yeah, something like you're doing too much.
I do that with a lot of things. Anytime you like, whatever you leading off with, I'm thinking the opposite. Like, for instance, right? I love this conversation too. Whatever you lead off with, I'm thinking the opposite. Think of the other day, we were at the gym, right? And mind you, for everybody that can't get the size in here, like, I know you guys think I'm big and strong, got a nice body, but Jesse is 6'2", 240 pounds solid. 240 pounds solid. And I'm actually happy this happened too. I'm slowly happy it happened because I'm like, oh, okay. So there's not like a size limit to where you don't get sized up. So basically, long story short, a guy was sizing Jesse up in the gym. He was sizing both of us up. And I particularly said, what's up, in a way in which he could hear me. I know I did. And I guess he just proceeded not to act like he didn't hear and just kept walking by and sized us up. And I told Jesse immediately right away, I noticed with people like that, if I would have went with a hardcore like, oh, yo, what's up, yo? Blah, blah, blah. What's up, bro? Blah, blah, blah. He would have said what's up because it was too much not to. Like, you understand? It was too much not to.
Right.
So I would have won that power game. Little did he know, right? And then what I noticed with a lot of times, those guys turn into mushy cupcake marshmallows. Their voice inflection sounds like it's like, oh, now I see what you're doing. Now I see what you're doing. See, think about it. I try to walk around like I ain't shit. It is not even true.
You be chilling.
But no, but what I'm saying is, that's a joke. That was a joke. You missed the joke. You missed the joke. You see, the guys who ain't got shit try to walk around like, boom, boom, boom. And I know the opposite is true, or they're somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I purposely try to walk around like I don't have shit going on. Like, oh, this is a regular dude, quiet. Like, he don't need quiet. Quiet? Somebody would call me quiet.
Crazy.
Hiding the opposite shit.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, and sometimes I go overboard with it to the point where very overboard. Like I really believe in my thing with that. I always think everybody's hiding the opposite. Like where's the opposite behavior is hiding. Yep. Whatever they portraying outwardly, the opposite is hiding.
Mm-hmm.
What it would be like for me to go and just have a conversation with everybody about anything they wanted to talk to. I can do that. Anywhere I go, I can do that. Why would I do that? That's just me being myself. Just showing everything, right? But I come in with the opposite appeal. So when you walk around like macho man, like, and really sizing people up, you
Crazy.
already got muscles. And I'm not saying the dude didn't have a nice body. You already got muscles. What are you doing?
On, what are you doing? How many times you going to walk in front of me so I can notice you? You here, dog. You good.
The opposite
I'm
is
happy
hiding.
you here. Get your workout in.
Yeah.
I'm getting my workout in. It's all love.
The opposite is hiding. Opposite is hiding. So, that's why I love when people, I don't know, they seem like they try to impress me, which is cool. I get it. I do get it because I can see how I look from the outside looking in. I got to be, what's the word? Look at it as objective as possible. So sometimes I got to jump outside of myself and look and be like, whoa, oh shit, that's crazy. I get it. And from getting that, it's better for me to water down what that can be, that appearance. You understand what I'm saying? I water it down a little bit. It's better for me. It's better for me, man. It's better for me. Only place I really like to, I do like to walk with my head up high. That's just one thing I'm always going to do. Posture is just like really, I'm big on that when it comes to working out. Posture is one thing I'm not going to fall on. But when it comes to like being personable a little bit, I go a little extra. Because I know I can seem like from the outside looking in, it's very quick for somebody to be like, oh, look at this arrogant. You understand?
Jerk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I make sure that, it's hard for you. They're still going to come to that conclusion anyway, but I make sure it's a little hard for you to come to it right away. So I display the opposite. So you cannot fool me, bro. I love when I see guys like that. Think about it. The toughest dudes to me are the ones who, those cool guys you say what's up to, give you a nice firm handshake. How you doing, brother? How's everything going? How the family? La da da. Like that's the dude you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, he's chilling.
You don't want to mess with him. The dude that want to act like he don't see you and doing all that.
Crazy.
Insecurity.
Crazy.
And it's not to make poke fun. Maybe they could watch this and be like, damn, let me chill out with doing that. Yeah. Let me chill out with doing that. Yeah, you don't got to do that. You don't have to do that. Everybody sees you. Because you obviously want to be seen. Everybody sees you. You don't have to do all that extra stuff. So yeah, people are hiding that behavior.
I need about right now $40,000 cash just to move around, right? To get my projects moving and you know what I'm saying? Keep my projects going.
40,000?
Yeah, about 40,000 just to keep moving. I don't want to stop. I don't want to do one apartment and then sit on it and then wait for the other one. I want to roll. I want to go from the second floor to the first floor, clean up the basement, figure out what I want to do in the basement, bro. All that costs money. Bro.
And how much is the house in Roselle? The mortgage? $280.
280. If I have 120,000, I'm real comfortable. I could do everything. I can move the right way and be in peace.
$400,000 mortgage.
Yeah.
And how much is the house worth?
Probably like 650. And that's a low ball.
Hey Siri, what's 80% of 650?
80% times 650 is 520.
Hey Siri, what's 70% of 650?
70% times 650 is 455.
So whether they 80 or 70% loan to value, I don't know which one they're going to be. It doesn't matter, because that even at 70%, 455 would be the most you could take out, if your house is worth. Well, I'm saying if, but you know that market more than I do.
Yeah.
Your house being worth $650,000. So yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. But now the deal is, what is, well, you got to, the deal is to wait because of the other mortgage, rehabilitating the mortgage.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Okay, so now you take that 40K. You have to take care of Newark mortgage. You can't do anything about that. You since you're gonna end up refining anyway, Roselle, you put that money on the back end. See if you could put that money on the back end, or if you could pay a little extra for going like 6 months forbearance. And whatever that cash flow you'll make from Roselle, you use that to fix Newark. Yep. Because that's going to wind up being your only option anyway. Because it seems like the banks might just leave you alone for a while for the 6 months for the rehabilitation.
That's the sacrifice that you're gonna have to make. Just thinking about it is,
Pros and cons, though.
yeah.
Interest rate sucks right now. What do you think the interest rate look like in 8 months? I think it'll look better.
Oh,
That's
for
me.
sure.
I think
Better
it'll look
than
better.
now, yeah.
You know, even me, I'm in a position, but I don't really like 6.7%.
What was the interest rate when Trump was in office? Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
ChatGPT. Oh, you want to talk to the? Let's talk to the robot. I got you. I'm about to say, you going Siri. Watch this. Hey, ChatGPT, this is a funny story. So I'm inside the studio right now on my podcast with Jesse, and he wanted to ask a question so we can get a fact check, and he's going to ask Siri. I'm like, man, what do you need Siri for? We got ChatGPT. What's wrong with him? So basically, the question is, do you recall what the interest rate was when Donald Trump was president for his first term for the housing market?
Hey, bro. That's hilarious. Gotta keep it real with ChatGPT, right? So, during Trump's first term, the average mortgage interest rates for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage fluctuated between roughly 3.4% and 4.8%. These rates varied throughout his term due to several factors, including economic conditions and Federal Reserve policies.
Wow.
3.4 and 4.8. Dog.
You think we could get back to that?
There were a lot of other factors she was saying that take place. You know, we had COVID since then. Different type of things change as far as when it comes to. That's why when both of these candidates said something about, no, well, Kamala Harris was really preaching the whole, I'm going to change the price of groceries so the prices won't go up. It's like when I think about inflation, that's a global thing. You know, supply chains and everything's changed during COVID. Like people do things different. You know, everything is different. You know, so there's a lot of things that go involved in that. But to answer the question, 3.4 to 4.8%. I don't know if he controls that by himself.
I don't think he does, but
Shit.
you never know. That's what people go. People voted for him because of that.
Shit.
Some people say I'm going to vote for Trump because last time my interest rate was even, as good as it is now, he was in office. This is terrible.
See, here's the thing.
I think Congress runs is
the
right?
Fed. No, the Fed.
The Fed's interest rate.
The Fed. It's the Fed is like the Federal Reserve Bank. I don't even know how that works, but they control interest rates based on the economy, how the economy go, global economy. I don't know how it goes, but that's a good point. Now you got me thinking but to your point, so look, this is how I'm mapping it out. How it seems like, so any refinance is off the table right now. HELOC off the table. For Newark, can't do anything with it because you already did the loan modification.
Yep.
Roselle is the only
one.
only one, and you could start with, see what happens. What it look like 6 months, whatever that may be, and for 6 months you gotta figure out what that amount would be for 6 months. What are you saving, and if you can get that, if that's enough to finish at least one apartment.
Yeah.
You think it will be?
It'll be close.
And then with the insurance thing, that's just something totally different. That seems like that's gonna become a hassle.
Yeah. And that's what I need. I need the insurance. I need that. I need.
And what are they trying to do?
I don't know. To me, I'm hearing that it seems like they're not even trying to pay the 18.
So are they trying to? What are they trying to do? Cancel the claim, or
Probably
they say that we're not?
Yeah, we're not paying that. Figure it out, bro.
So if they don't pay what you're asking for, they don't pay the other amount. Doesn't work that way.
They never send it. They were supposed to send it to the insurance guy. He never got it.
Shit, that insurance shit is crazy. Told you to cancel my shit out of nowhere. Like, yeah, I don't like the way your roof look.
It's crazy.
Yep. And I went with State Farm. Is that Mahomes? See, you can't go wrong with Patrick Mahomes. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong.
It's crazy, bro.
Damn. That's the best thing, man. That's the only way.
Yeah, so struggle,
They're not gonna tell you this. That's a damn shame. Like how is it that I could tell you this and the fucking bank can't tell you, like, yo, bro, we can't do it right now. We can't touch you right now. Did you tell him about the modification with the North?
Yeah. Probably that's why he didn't send me the email.
Yeah.
He like, send me the information. I said, all right, I'm sending you my email. He never texted me back.
Yeah, that gotta be.
But he told me if I was you, I wouldn't touch that money. I wouldn't touch that house. He said I wouldn't do it.
Because the interest rate is
The
what?
interest rate's too low. 3.1.
Yeah.
I know, it's crazy. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, dog, we had a 6, 7 right now.
And the thing is, but you got to look at what situation you'll be in if you're able to finish one of those apartments. That's kind of scary.
It's a different ball game.
That's kind of scary. So say the insurance thing doesn't go through, then your only bet is the Roselle joint. Seeing if you could forbearance.
Yep. Cause the house in Newark, the minute I finish the third floor, I get somebody in there, instant money.
The second floor.
The second floor. Once I get somebody in the second floor, that's instant cash flow. Instant.
And you're talking how much budget
to get it done?
Right.
How fast I get it done? Let's say 18. I will have to install the HVAC, sheetrock the entire apartment, get ready for paint. I would say, yeah, and that's including the materials.
18?
Yeah, 18 for I'm talking about sheetrock, the labor, and all that, spackle, and ready for paint.
Okay.
That's 18. And then I had to get the floors. So let's say the floors is another $5,000 for flooring, just the material, and get 2,500. So let's say 7,000.
So 18 plus 7, you saying?
Mm-hmm.
25.
Huh?
25,000.
I
'Cause that's the
could,
big ass apartment. That's why.
yeah. I could go, and it'll be more because the kitchen. But these are all like right in the middle numbers I'm giving you. I could get it done lower, cheaper. And then let's say I gotta buy the kitchen. That's another what, $1,500? $1,500?
And how much they're gonna rent for? $3,000.
$3,000. Right? $1,500. What's that? 1,500. And then I got appliances. So I spent $1,000 or $1,200 on appliances.
So it costs you, when you get that done, you get $7,500 back when they move in.
Immediately, yeah.
See, that's the important number right there too. That number you gave me. You see, that's why when I was asking you in the gym too, when you get to that especially with us, with what we do with the money, it's important to get to a certain number. So after a couple of months of having like a good budget and knowing how to live and knowing what it takes for you to live, you know how much you can put aside, and being able to have that in 3 or 4 months, or you know what I mean, it's good for us right now, and that's what we got to be. So your thing is like, how do you navigate that?
Yeah.
How do you navigate that? It's the interest rates suck. The Roselle interest rate is dope, but you still need the money. And how long can you go without the money? Like if you do the forbearance thing, you take away the burden. You feel like you're stuck now, but you can just make sure you tell them like, yo, so as soon as I'm done, after this is over, 6 months after this, I'm gonna be able to refi. Is that correct? Like, you know, am I making a mistake or that? Is it 6 months? And if it's 6 months, then it's like, yeah, why don't we just do that? It's gonna be 6 months anyway before, you know. Because take it, I put it to you this way. If for whatever reason the Raj say we can't do this loan, why not I do the same thing?
Right.
Why not I do the same thing? We just seen that, you know, Trump just got into office. We just looked at what the interest rates were when he was in office. And we just being, you know, just making hypotheses and being pragmatic about it. It ain't hooray, Trump's in office. We just looked it up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's interesting. That's why I'm not afraid of anything. And that's why I keep trying to tell people education is the best. You see how we just thought our way through all of it? There's really nothing to worry about. Unless the banks say, yo, we can't do that forbearance at all.
Right.
Just come up with the money. And that doesn't even sound right.
You never know.
Only because the interest rate that you're at. It just doesn't sound like why do that? You know? Remember the bank's not in the game of housing. Like that's not what the banks do. So they're gonna work something out. And they can't force you to pay. And the biggest thing is, yeah, you're gonna get penalized. But we're playing the game for cash flow and for the future. So we gotta make these type of like maneuvers sometime. Yeah. I think that's the best way to go. So I'm not worried about nothing. If you look at it from that perspective, there's nothing for you to worry about. It may take a while for that cash flow, whatever it is that it get from there to build up. But once it builds up, you can start putting money towards getting one of those units fixed.
Yep.
And then when the money come back, do the same thing and just keep, boom. Shit, I ain't worried about nothing. Like, fuck it. You don't want to do it? All right, cool, no problem.
Yeah, find somebody.
Call the bank. Yeah, I need to do this forbearance for 6 months. All right. You still keep, boom, you keep collecting. You know what I mean? You do the forbearance, put that shit on the back end of your joint, get all the repairs fixed, get everything fixed, get the units fixed. Now you got somebody in there. Boom. 6 months come back, be rehabilitated the joint, or you back on your scheduled payments, whether you take more payments or not, or whatever. Or maybe a bank might say this, we're not going to fuck with you until you pay back that money, that 6 months worth of whatchamacallit. But what's the big deal when you already done caught up? And now we having this conversation where you're telling me like, damn, yo, I can't do this because I still got 4 more months left to pay the other thing. And that's a good conversation. Do you know? You're making the cash. That's a good conversation. Like, oh shit. So you got out of that, and now you just the only thing that's holding you back is this, but you're making the money now.
Right.
Yeah. It's about getting to that point for guys like us. Yeah, we use credit, but after a while, the credit gets in the way, and we need to get the cash flow going to the point where we don't really need to touch the credit. So we gotta get the credit right first, so we can get to that point. Hell yeah! And then I didn't know that Roselle was that low.
What you mean?
The mortgage.
Yeah, Roselle was low. I had it for a while. I bought it when the market was great.
But I thought you refied.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
And for it to be where it's at, I'm like, oh, I thought it was more than that.
Yep.
You sure? You know what I mean when I say, what's your mortgage, right?
Yeah, the total amount owed. Yeah.
That's good. You don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but it's not that, man. It's just, when you want to move or you want to do shit, and then you got to wait for certain payments to come in, bro. You got to move a certain way. I can't sit still. I need to keep moving. It's very important. You know what I mean? This is very important for me.
280.
I'm gonna go into the new year. Bringing more money home from work. That's gonna help. But still,
get that
man,
shit fixed, bro.
I need to get that apartment done.
Yeah, because
3 rooms, 4 bedrooms, 1 floor, 3 bedrooms on the other floor, bro. This is life changing.
And the third floor is already giving you issues, right? Or no?
But we're gonna see if she pays on the 12th. If she don't pay on the 12th, bro.
That's her first payment, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we gotta see. You gotta see. Damn. So yeah, no, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You just gotta. Damn, you gotta maneuver. You gotta maneuver right. That other thing you talking about, that's not happening.
Yeah, but see, I want to be in a situation that you're in. I'd rather your situation, even though that you have one apartment that's not done.
Right.
At least you have people in there paying. You have that money coming in every month.
Yeah, with the other 3.
Right.
Yeah.
That mortgage is paid. You're not stressing yourself out. That mortgage is paid. This mortgage is paid. You're good. I want to be there.
But I was there. That's what I'm saying. I was there.
Yeah, I know you were there.
But this
that shit's crazy. You were there.
Give yourself the time.
I got that time, bro. I need that money in my hand.
No, it will come in your hand if you were able to get the bread that come in and you don't have to allocate that. You still got to allocate it to
the mortgage for Newark.
But at least you're getting something.
Yeah.
From that, so you can get something there. But if you were able to do the same thing you could do for Roselle to Newark, that'd be crazy. And that's why I don't see why they wouldn't do that. With all that equity in that house, I don't see why they wouldn't.
We're
trying to work something. Damn, bro.
I'm gonna see.
Be all right, man.